welcome back to Liz Maths tutorial. Today we are going to study a very interesting topic, that is fractions. Fractions you can see everywhere, isn't it? If you are eating a dosa also, there is also a fraction, isn't it? If you have a full dosa with you, then to make it half, there you can find that is the half, this is all, this is nothing but the half part. Here also you can find a fraction. So where else you can find the fraction? When you are eating pizza, isn't it? There you can find the fraction. So we are going to study the fraction chapter today. So in this fraction chapter you should learn the definition of fraction and which are the types of fraction, how to convert a fraction into another fraction, and the 4 mathematical operations of fractions. These we have to learn here in this chapter. So in today's class we are going to learn the definition and the types of fraction. Okay, let us start with what is the definition of fraction says. Okay, what is the definition of fraction speaks? The number of the form a by b where a and b are natural numbers. So here natural number concept have taken in my first video. So those who have not seen that, see that and come back to this video. Then only you can understand what is a natural number. So here the number of the form a by b. Number of the form a by b, and a and b belongs to what? Natural numbers. Are known as fractions. Only that much. You have to write in the place of a and b, you have to write any natural number. That is should be in the natural number, that you have to see. So which is the example you can write here. See any number which is in the form of a by b. So I can write in the place of a 1, I can write in the place of b, I can write 2 or anything, that is 4 by 3 by 5 or 112 by 70. These all are natural numbers and it is in the form of a by b have written, so that it should be belongs to n. Clear? And what the number which is in the upper part of this, that are called numerator. Numerator. And which is in the down of that, that is called denominator. See here, numerator and the denominator. So how to keep in your mind? This is in the upper part, that is called numerator, and down part, that is called denominator. So the number of the form a by b, a b in the numerator and b should be in the denominator. In the form of a by b, where a and b belongs to the natural numbers, are known as fractions. This is one of the easiest definition in maths. So you can keep in your mind the form of fraction, that is nothing but a by b, a divided by b. Hope you understood. You understood with the definition of fraction. Now we can move on to the types of fraction. There are 6 types of fractions. We can see one by one. The first one is proper fraction. Let us see what is proper fraction. See, fractions having numerator means it is in the upper part. Numerator is less than the denominator. Numerator should be less than the denominator. When you compare to the denominator number, the numerator number should be less. That should be small compared to the denominator number. Clear? So let me take one number as an example. So how it should be? Here a by b in the form. So with a you have to take the small number, and b you can take, compared to a you have to take a big number in the b. Clear? So if I write a1, then you have to take the bigger number compared to 1, that is nothing but 2. This is 7 is the small number. When you have to write the denominator, you have to write the greater number of this. See, the greater to this number, you can write 8, 9 or 10 or anything you can write. Isn't it? Or you can write 18 also you can write. So you cannot write less than 7 numbers. That is, you can not write 6 here. Because the definition says what? Numerator should be less and the denominator should be greater. That means numerator should be less than the denominator. Hope you understood. Less than the word it should be. Keep in your mind, less than the denominator. So you can write some more examples. Isn't it? Okay. Anything. 8 divided by 11. These all are the example for proper fraction. Okay. I hope you understood with what is a proper fraction. Keep that in your mind. Numerator should be less than the denominator. Now we move on to the next one. The second type. Improper fractions. What is improper fraction? Improper fraction is nothing but it should not be proper, isn't it? It is in an improper way. So how we can write in an improper way? So what we have written in the previous proper, the reverse of that. So we can write a fraction having numerator. What is numerator is greater, then we have written lesser, greater than, or there is one more condition to that, or we can write equal, or there is one more, that is it can be equal also, greater than or equal to the denominator. See what is the definition says, it's clear. What is improper fraction? Fraction having numerator is greater number, you have to write, than, or you can write equal number to the denominator. See what you have understood? First you have to write, see the examples, the form is a by b. See this is numerator and this is the denominator. So what is numerator? What you have to write? The greater number. Greater number means if you are writing lesser number here, compared to that you have to write here greater number. So if I write here 7, then the denominator should be less. You have to write here 6. The reverse of the proper. Clear? So here the number in the numerator is greater than, compared to which one? The denominator. Or there is one more condition, or it can be equal also. 7 divided by 7. This is also an improper fraction. So you can give more examples here. 8 by 3. Got it? You can write 70 divided by 70. Clear? So these 70 divided by 70, these are equal to the denominator. The numerator is equal to the denominator. Here also numerator is equal to the denominator. That is the one more condition. That is also an improper fraction. In another way, it is in the reverse of the proper fraction. That is numerator you are writing greater number and denominator you are writing the lesser number. Hope you understood with this. Now we can move on to the next one. Third one, mixed fraction. Mixed fractions. What is mixed? Something as mixed together, isn't it? So what is mixed together here? Let us see. Fractions, how the mixed fraction look like. It should have a natural number. It should have a natural number. Natural number, you know which are natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, etc. So let me write one natural number, that is 2. 2 belongs to natural number. So here fractions having a natural number with, together to this, there is one more thing. With the proper fraction. With proper fraction. So in this you can have the natural number with a proper fraction. Proper fraction is nothing but the numerator is less than the denominator. It should be in the form of, that is 1 by 3. So here a natural number with a proper fraction. This is a proper fraction and this is a natural number. So here if it is comes together, that says mixed fraction. If it is comes together, that is nothing but you have to write 2, 1 by 3. This is an example for a mixed fraction. So you can write any other number, 7, 3 by 14. This is also a mixed fraction because here you have written a natural number as well as you have written a proper fraction. You have not written improper, you have written proper fraction. So keep that in your mind. Proper fraction is nothing but numerator is less compared to the denominator, isn't it? So this is called mixed fraction. So now move on to the next one, is called equivalent fraction. Equivalent fractions. See, what is equivalent fraction? Fractions having the same value. If you write some fractions here, it should get, when you go to reduce that fraction as much as small you can, then you are getting the same value for all the fractions that are called equivalent fractions. So I hope you are not. So let me take example and explain you. See, if you have 1 by 2 here, and if you have 3 by 6 here, then 4 by 8 if you have. See, these are called equivalent fraction. How? See here, you cannot reduce this 1 by 2. See, in one table it's going 1 ones are 1. So when you divide this, it's going, the remainder you are getting is 1 by 2. But here you can cancel. 3 ones are 3 twos are. Again you are getting here 1 by 2 as a fraction, isn't it? Next, here 4 ones are 4 twos are. So here we can see these are, you are getting, the final answer is nothing but 1 by 2 only. So these all are, when we divide, you are getting this 1 by 2. So these are called equivalent fractions. When we can divide these numbers, or you can use some table to cancel this number, and the final answer what you are getting should be equal. So these all are called equivalent fractions. Hope you understood. So which are equivalent fractions? 6, then 4 by 8, 5 by 10. These all are called equivalent fractions. Why? See here, when we go for making small of these numbers, you are getting here all 1 by 2. So these are called equivalent fraction. Clear? Okay. Now we move on to the next one. That is like fraction. Like fraction. What is like fraction? Fractions having same denominator are called like fractions. What is same denominator? All the denominators of that fractions should be same. Example, 2 by 17, 7 by 17, or 9 by 17, then 8 by 17. See, these all are 10 by 17. See here what you can find here, the denominators are same, isn't it? Here denominators are 17 and the numerators are different numbers. So here what the definition says, the fractions having same denominator, the denominator should be same, are called like fractions. Hope you understood. If you want, I'll take one more example, that is 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 8 by 10, or 9 by 10, anything. Got it? Here also you can find the denominators are same. So hope you understood with what is like fraction. Like fraction only you have to understand the denominators are same here. Okay? Now move on to the next one. When the denominators are different, what we call it as? If it is same, we call it as like fraction. So when it is different, then we call it as unlike fractions. So we obviously move on to the next one. The sixth one is called unlike fractions. Unlike fraction. See, fractions having here in the same place, what we have to write? Different denominators. Having different denominators are called unlike fractions. Are called unlike fractions. The same definition I made little changes because the definition speaks only there in a like we have the same denominator, and here in unlike we have a different denominator. Same, like, different, unlike, isn't it? So here let me give some examples. You can write any numbers as an example. The denominators are different, not should be same. 1 by 2, 7 by 3, or you can write 4 by 8, 13 by 17. These are called the unlike fraction. The denominators are different. It should not be same. Hope you understood what is unlike fraction also. So today's test, what and all we have studied, what is the definition of fraction and the 6 types of fractions. Which are the types of fractions we have learned? The proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction, then equivalent fraction, then like and unlike fractions. So hope you have understood this clearly. I'll continue with this topic in my next video. Your support encourages me to do the videos. So hope you are supporting me, and those who have not subscribed my channel, subscribe it. That give you a notification regarding my new upload videos. Hope you are doing good. Have a nice day.